everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be making a vegan salted caramel chocolate cake. So let's get started. Okay, so I will first start by mixing my dry ingredients in my mixer. So in my mixer, I'm going to add 1.5 cups of flour, 1 cup of brown sugar, 1/4 cup of cocoa powder, and 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Okay, and I'm just going to transfer this to my mixer and combine all my ingredients together. Okay, so now for my vegan caramel sauce, in my pot, I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of oil, 3 tablespoons of maple syrup, 1 tablespoon of sugar, and 6 tablespoons of almond butter. So once on my stove, I'm going to let this come to a light boil. So I'll just whisk it until I end up with my caramel sauce. At this point, I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of salt and 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. And I just will continue to whisk, get my salt and my vanilla in with all my other ingredients. And I'm just gonna whisk for about another minute until I end up with my final caramel sauce. Once you have your caramel sauce, make sure you let it cool for 10 minutes before you add it into your dry ingredients. Once your caramel sauce is cool, add about half of it into your dry ingredients. Once you have your caramel sauce in with your dry ingredients, start mixing them in together while adding your 1 cup of plant-based milk, or you can also add coffee. For this recipe, I'm adding a combination of my coffee with a little bit of my plant-based milk. I will now add 2/4 cups of vegan chocolate chips. Okay, so I already buttered my mold and I'm going to start adding my cake batter to my mold, and I'm going to start adding it 1 cup at a time. I am going to use all of my batter, but I'm just going to do it 1 cup at a time. Okay, and I'm going to bake my cake at 350 degrees for 25 minutes. Okay, so it's been 25 minutes and I'm going to take a look at my cake. Let's see how it came out. Oh, wow. Wow, that looks really good and it smells really good too. So now I'm just going to let it cool for about an hour and I'm going to start on my other cake because I am going to be making 2 cakes for this recipe. Okay, so here are both of my cakes, and I did use the other half of the caramel sauce for the other cake. That's why I only used half, but I'm going to use this lid of one of my pots to kind of make my cake smaller. So I'm just going to do that and then just take off the sides. So my cakes are a little cracked, but that's okay. I'll still make it work. So I'm just going to do the same thing to my other cake. Okay, and I am going to save the parts of the cake that I'm not going to be using. I might use them for the middle of my cake once I add my caramel sauce, but I'm just gonna save these and start decorating my cake. Okay, so I already made my caramel sauce and I do have a video for it, so I will link it to the description of this video. So I'm just going to add my caramel sauce to the middle of my cake, spread it out evenly, get as much as I can. I am going to be using it all, so I'm just going to continue spreading it. And it's really good. I love the way this tastes. And I am going to crumble some of my scraps just like this, and I'm going to add them to the top of my caramel sauce. Just, you know, give it even more chocolate. And now I'm just going to add my top layer to my bottom layer, just like that. Squeeze it down, get it nice and tight there. And now I'm just going to start spreading my vegan caramel buttercream, and I also do have a recipe video for this, so I will link it to the description of this video. And my cake is a little crumbly, but it's fine. I'm going to make it work. I'm going to kind of make a naked cake with some, and then even incorporate some of the crumble in there. I'm sure it's going to look really nice. Okay, and this is the finished product. I wanted just a naked look to it. That's why it looks a little messy, but I'm sure it's going to taste really good. Okay, so how about we go ahead and cut into it. Okay, so let's give it a taste. Wow, this is so good. The caramel sauce goes really good with the chocolate cake. I'm glad I added some of the scraps from the chocolate cake. It's really good. I highly recommend it. Everyone, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And like always, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Until next time.